Research and knowledge is central to movement strategy because we cannot confront contemporary challenges without analyzing the issues that we are dealing with, examining the past ways in which others have resolved those challenges, and designing strategies that are informed by both this analysis and an understanding of the past.
We are looking at ways in which we can organize new, fresh ideas, new strategies that seek to educate, strategies around reforming laws and policies that impact or take away power from LGBTQ people. And we are also looking at ways in which we question the avenues of power.
Knowledge production and research is central to movement work because it's also about challenging power. I think activists know, communities know, and how it is that we elevate their knowledge to the status of knowledge is critical. And so in some ways, being able to tool up in a way where activists can not just produce research, but that research can actually constitute valid and credible knowledge that can be contested.
When we first approached the research, we were thinking about it as that scholarly research kind of thing. And so we had to redefine how we think about it.
The most important thing that I got from the school, which is identity. And once you understand that identity in its entirety, and that's part of what inspired my research and my project, which was focusing on the different identities of the women peace mediators and how those interact with their peace building work and negotiating for safety and security in their communities.
Our action research project was around looking into the stories and lives of sex workers and formerly incarcerated women who were wrongly accused, because one of the key things that we found standing out is the way that they have experienced different forms of oppression due to societal discrimination. What we did is we went to give them an opportunity to tell us their stories in the best way they feel, so that we can be able to share those narratives with the movement building school.
Art methodology was actually key in ensuring that as we were conducting our research, our participants had that opportunity to relax and also reflect on the experiences within the tertiary institutions.
The investment in these schools was designed to support movement builders who are currently engaging with a range of issues in their national and regional context to strengthen their analysis in order to inform strategies that will actually deal head-on with the issues that they're tackling.
One of the key things that we received from the school support, first of all, it's resources that led to the understanding of some of the issues that we were looking into, such as intersectionality, because our documentary is centered around sectionality, like assessing the different forms of oppression, narratives that affect the livelihoods of specific groups of marginalized communities, such as sex workers community, formerly incarcerated individuals communities.
We received invaluable, multifaceted support, which was coming from Feminist Movement Building School, ranging from the knowledge that we got from the training that we participated in last year, which assisted us in also adopting the methodology that we utilized during the research.
My research project is bringing to light what communities are doing to be able to have the safety and security and the unity that they need. Because when you look at peace and when you're talking about peace processes, we make it such a big thing. It gets lost in why are we having peace processes? Why do we have why do we have a peace agreement?
The Feminist Movement Building School supported the project, and we are glad that the outcomes have been in form of a podcast where the young persons are able to freely express their views on citizenship, on power, on identity, on intersectionality, on feminist economics, and also on a movement that they would want to be in.
These schools are spaces. They're spaces to deepen knowledge. They're spaces to deepen analysis. They're spaces to stretch us as individuals, to strengthen our own leadership and agency. They are also spaces to retool, to refresh, to renew, and to go back out in the world with sharpened strategies.
It has made us aware of the kind of power that we are relating to, the kind of power that we interact with on a day-to-day basis, be it the visible power, invisible power, hidden power, and how we can harness transformational toolkits to build a movement that includes everybody.
It is clear to us as the Feminist Center for Racial Justice that this investment matters. Given the state of the world today, we cannot be focused only at the local level. We must design strategies that connect communities on the ground, that connect those communities with those involved in national strategies, but more importantly, that the national strategies are also transnational in nature.
We have created a WhatsApp platform which we are going to continuously use to engage, creating safe spaces and also carrying forward our advocacy issues, sharing opportunities, mobilizing one another. And we are hoping that we are not just going to end there, but we are just going to continue with the work that we have started.